from WFRV TV, Green Bay, Fox Cities, and the Lakeshore. This is Local 5 News.
And welcome back to Local 5 Sunday Morning. I'm Eric Richards. Chad's with us this morning. Chad, earlier you showed us on the radar a whole lot of birds flying around out there. I'm still surprised by that.
Yeah, a little interesting to see here this morning around 5:45, 6 o'clock. You can see all those birds flocking off the bay and heading out. We see that a lot with the mayflies as well on Lake Winnebago. So something to show you, as there's not a whole lot to talk about weather-wise here early this morning, which certainly isn't a bad thing, as we're hoping for some quiet weather to start the day, and that's exactly what we have. And temperature-wise, very comfortable here across northeastern Wisconsin. 55 in Green Bay, 52 up in Rhinelander, 54 Madison, and 65 early this morning down in Milwaukee. Now, there were a few showers and storms across western Wisconsin through the overnight. You can really see those diminishing as they made their way into the central portions of the state. So sunshine for many of us early this morning will give way to a few more clouds as we approach the noon hour, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, and then afternoon highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s, with a small rain chance, some isolated showers or rumble of thunder possible for the second half of your Sunday. Not everybody will have rain, but if you do, a quick little downpour will be possible, and then things looking pretty quiet as we start this work week. But more rain is in the forecast. Those details coming up in just a few minutes, Eric.
All right, Chad, sounds good. Thank you. Now, more officers are killed in motor vehicle crashes on the job than any other type of incidents, which is why the Green Bay Police Department is working hard to lower their numbers. Green Bay Police Chief Andrew Smith joined Local 5 this morning for his community update to talk about their efforts. He says that there have been about 100 squad cars that drive thousands of miles each year, and they have been focused on reducing the number of officer-involved crashes, and it's been working.
This has taken a lot of work, and it's everybody working together. All our officers recognize that the most dangerous thing we do as police officers is driving from place to place. We lose more officers across the country to vehicle crashes than anything else, including gunshots. So we've really been focusing on this for about 5 years. We've reduced police officer vehicle crashes by 46% here in Green Bay, which is a fantastic number for us.
That's very interesting. Now, the chief says that there are a number of reasons why they've been able to reduce the number of crashes, including reminding officers that driving is the most dangerous thing they can do, changing lanes from Dodge Chargers to slower SUVs, and officers can get a one-day suspension if they get into a collision while driving, like driving too fast for conditions. Now, overall crime is down in Green Bay. Chief Smith said that while the number of crimes have dropped since last year, about 12%, there has been one crime of opportunity that he's seen a spike in.
This last week, we saw a little spike in vehicle thefts here. And again, it's people leaving their keys in the car. Now, we don't have a problem like we have in the winter where people leave their cars running, but leaving your keys in your car, even if you took them under the seat or put them in the ashtray, there's guys that'll walk around in our town and try doors. If they find a door open, they'll check for the keys. If they get a key, they'll take it.
Now, the chief said that the city is also seeing fewer property crimes. Heading now to our digital center, the city of Green Bay has added 3 miles of bike lanes in the city in 2020. It has all been a part of the city's Safe Walk and Bike plan. One safety measure that Green Bay has been working on is buffering bike lanes. The first one appeared on Walnut Street and helps provide a visual cue to drivers that a bike lane is there. It also gives cyclists a buffer of safety from traffic.
There is getting to be a greater and greater demand for walking and biking. And again, it's not just for pleasure. We are seeing a core group of people who are commuting using bicycles.
Now, you can find out more about the bike lanes in Green Bay by heading to our digital center on our website, wearegreenbay.com. Local news now. Brown County officials are still working on plans to turn an old supper club into a boat launch. The launch would be built at the former Eagle's Nest on Nicolay Drive. A county committee recently voted to recommend purchasing the building and land. Some people in the neighborhood worry that this might not be the right time, but Brown County's public Parks Director says that it's more than just that.
This is much more than just a boat landing, whether it's a motored craft or a non-motorized craft. For kayakers, stand-up paddleboards, canoers, and all those other uses that people tend to do near the water.
The director also says that the project is already funded and it gives the community more access to the water. In the Jacob Kayer double murder trial, Brown County jury has decided that Kayer should be placed in a mental health facility instead of prison. Their jury heard testimony in the mental competency, phase about whether Kayer was responsible for killing his ex-girlfriend and her mother, Sabrina and Hassoun, in their Hobart home back in 2016. Now, Wednesday night, Kayer was found guilty of the crimes. Meanwhile, a doctor testified through Zoom saying that he thought Kayer was psychotic.
So his thinking was very disorganized and pressured, which is to say he was speaking rapidly and he felt the pressure to get words out, and he was very disorganized, which is to say the words didn't come in sort of logical organization and were very hard to follow.
It took the jury 3 hours to find Kayer guilty, but not responsible. Kayer will be sent to a mental health facility until the court decides otherwise. Still ahead right here on Local 5 Sunday morning, we'll revisit a hometown hero that rose up the ranks in a career that spanned 2 decades.
And temperatures in the 50s early this morning, but we should see those highs very close to average in the upper 70s and lower 80s by the afternoon, along with a small rain chance for a few of us. More on that coming up in the Storm Team 5 forecast.